Watch out for those ceiling crawlers. They have a tendency to drop in unannounced, if you get my meaning.
After the Fall is the zombie looter shooter from Arizona Sunshine developers Vertigo Games, which is due to drop on the 9th of December, and I am beyond excited. I was a massive fan of Left 4 Dead, and After the Fall looks like my VR Left 4 Dead fantasy wrapped up in a big, blood-soaked, snowy blanket of gunplay goodness. Seriously, I haven't been as hyped for a game since the last game I was really hyped for. No, seriously. I think my level of hype is off the scale based on the amount of time I spent carrying Noam Chomsky trying to get that bloody Left 4 Dead achievement. So what is After the Fall? Civilization has collapsed and the world has been overrun by zombies known as the Snowbreed. You have to go out into the frozen world of post-apocalyptic LA to harvest resources, upgrade your gear and survive as the waves of Snowbreed try to kill you and your 3 co-op partners. This game will be releasing on PC VR, Quest 2 and PSVR and supports crossplay, so no matter what headset your mates are playing on, you get a seamless co-op experience. In the past week, some of my favourite and most trusted YouTube content creators got a chance to play an early build of After the Fall and their reactions were mostly positive. So, I did not get a chance to play the build, so this is a breakdown of what they said. I guess a reaction to their reactions video. I'll let the gameplay run in the background so that you can get a feel of the gunplay and enemy swarms. I've linked the channels of all the YouTube content creators I mentioned in this video in my description down below. First up is Steve Knows, who talked about the varied enemies. He described the Snowbreed zombies, Juggernauts, Eater, Mutated, Brood and the ginormous Smasher. He also loved the variety of weapons and the fact there was so much customization for your gear with collectible weapons, keycards and some secrets he was not allowed to mention. Jamie from Upload VR mentioned the M word. He praised the absolutely seamless lobby experience and described it as the closest thing to the metaverse. Walk into a lobby, point at someone, click on the icon above their head and you are in a party, chatting and ready to jump into cooperative gameplay. Leave the lobby and go into the weapon customization room. Then when you have finished upgrading your guns, exit and you're back in the same lobby. He described it as a seamless, accessible social VR experience. Next up are my favourite Hirsuit buddies in Beardo, Benjo and Gamertag VR. They discussed how impressed they were by the level of polish on the PC VR version of the game. The environments and weapon detail came in for specific praise, with Ben saying that the game had Half-Life Alyx levels of polish. Now that is a big statement, but Gamertag agreed that it did feel like a AAA title from the start. Ben then went on to say, yeah, this is really Left 4 Dead in VR, which I'll be honest, made a bit of sex wee come out. Last but by no means least is Sebastian from MRTV, who expressed concern that people would confuse After the Fall with a 4-player Arizona Sunshine style campaign, which he stated categorically that it is not. Therefore, the game did not meet his expectations, which was an interesting conclusion. And before I get to my conclusion, I'd just like to thank all my patrons. I love you all truly, madly and deeply. Plus, if you enjoy the madness that is Mac in VR, please smash that like button, subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload any new content. Thanks. Conclusion. The overwhelming feeling I got from watching all this content on After the Fall was a lot of positivity. Great looking, good weapon feel, a high level of polish and that seamless, accessible social VR experience that Jamie from Upload VR talked about. There were some concerns about the amount of content on launch day and therefore the game's longevity, but this is Vertigo Games. Arizona Sunshine was one of the first games I ever played in VR back in 2016. 2016 mind, and the last piece of DLC they released for that game? The damned DLC released for Quest in 2020, so that's over 4 years of support, so personally I'm not worried about future content. If anything, watching all those creators and how they were so animated about After the Fall made me even more excited for the release on the 9th of December. I've looked into my busy schedule and I'm off on that day, so we'll be streaming and reviewing the game as soon as possible. What do you think? Will you be getting after the fall on day one? Did you ever play Left 4 Dead? You know the drill. Get involved and comment down below. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the other side.